Hello there everyone, this is Felix from Felix the Dev, where coding is a lifestyle. And for those that are new to my channel, welcome. And I help people who are learning how to code, also computer science students who are completing their degrees. So what are we going to talk about today? So we're going to talk about common struggles when learning how to code and how to overcome them. This is a very good topic. So what are these struggles? So through the years as a programming teacher, a computer programming teacher, and as I was learning how to code, I've seen what my students have struggled with, and I narrowed down to two main struggles. And the first one is information overload. And this is thanks to the internet, which is a wonderful thing, and is that we have a lot of resources out there in the internet and a lot of great courses, excellent places where you can start learning how to code. So this can leave a lot of students and a lot of people who are learning how to code, in my experience, is not knowing where to start and feeling overwhelmed. And this can be a little frustrating at times. So that's one of the struggles, and we're going to talk about this one and how you can overcome it. And the second struggle, number two, the main struggle, is losing motivation. And this is not only for learning how to code, but I see it a lot when you are in that phase of learning how to code as a beginner. And what I need to say about this is learning how to code takes time, and to see the results may take a little while as you pick up the pace, learn the programming ideas, and really put them in your head. You know, it can be pretty overwhelming as well for a beginner because it's not accustomed to these types of concepts and these types of ideas. So I totally understand that, and so that's why I named that as my second struggle that we're going to talk about today. So also, having errors in your code can be pretty discouraging. It can really set people off, including myself sometimes, because you think your logic is flawless, everything you're doing at the code is great, and you just don't see it. So this can help, this can cause, that's the proper word, people, and as myself, to lose motivation when learning how to code. So that's the second struggle. So how can you overcome them? So for information overload, the tip I'm going to give you guys today is that learn the basics of the programming language you're interested in learning. So since there's a lot of resources out there, and there's a lot of new technologies coming all the time, and just new stuff coming in, can be pretty overwhelming. So just learn the basics. For example, if you want to learn with Java, you'll learn how to program in Java. My suggestion is to learn how to declare variables, what they are, how to use if-else statements, how to write them in the Java programming language. Also learn about loops. What are they? These include do-while loops, for loops, while loops, and learn how to apply them, which is very important. So at this stage, as this idiom goes, as the saying goes, don't bite more than you can chew. So my suggestion, my advice is learn the basics and build from there. That's very important. So as the saying goes, just learn don't bite more than you can chew. So learn the basics, the fundamental ideas, as I was saying, and build from there. So the second struggle, which is losing motivation, what can you do to overcome it? And tip number one is set a deadline. And this helps a lot, not only learning how to code, but when you're doing learning other things. In my experience, structure your learning, set a deadline. Say, for example, you want to learn how to code for a specific purpose in 6 months. So set a date and a time that you want to accomplish this. So this can help you keep being motivated. So when you are learning how to code, you remember this date, you can set up on the calendar and can keep you motivated and feel that drive as time goes by and as you learn how to code. So, and as a beginner as well. So set a deadline, very important. Also, another thing you can do is set milestones and specific dates when you accomplish these milestones. And when you accomplish these smaller milestones or smaller goals, as you approach your big goal, reward yourself. So give yourself a treat. And this can help you keep being motivated to keep going to the next phase and go through those obstacles when you don't know what to do when you don't see the mistake on your code and things like that. So reward yourself. So tip number 2 is get a coding buddy. This one is very helpful, very good. And my advice is get someone who is learning how to code as well. It can be a friend. And it's just someone that can help you, that can keep you accountable on your progress. And you can do this for them as well. And you can have a fun competition, and it can increase motivation as you go on your coding journey. So this one is very good. Get a coding buddy. So tip number 3. There it is. And this one is a bonus one, and is view each bug in your code as a learning experience. And this one is big, because when you find a bug in your code, it can be pretty discouraging, that's the word, and it can really just unmotivate you. And I understand that, I've been there, I've done that. And what I say is, view these setbacks as a learning opportunity to understand what is going on under the hood. So what's really going on in your program. So that's a very good opportunity to do this when you have a bug. And when you fix it, which is very important, pat yourself on the back. Recognize yourself, like you got through that. So that's pretty important. So you keep the motivation going. So yeah. So there you have it, guys. Common struggles I've seen through the years of people learning how to code and how to overcome them. If you like this video, just click the like button. And if you liked it even more, leave it a comment below. Also, share your struggles when learning how to code and how you overcome them. This way, we can help other students, we can help other people who are learning how to code, and just help each other out. So share in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, share it with a friend so we can get the message out, we can get this content out, and we can help more people. So share it with a friend. And before I go, if you want to read the blog post on this same topic, I have it on the description as well. So check it out. I talk about the common struggles, and I also, if you want to read it, want to check it out, so it's going to be in the description. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. So this way, every week you get the content on your notifications, and you can benefit from these tips and tricks, strategies I share on the channel. If you're learning how to code, or if you're a computer science student completing your degree. So don't forget to subscribe. So I see you guys on the next video. This was Felix from Felix the Dev, and I hope you guys have a good week. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.